you how to make a wig, a crochet wig with yarn as your hair. So what I like to start off with is one of these. This is a braided cap. You can get this at your local beauty supply store. So this is what it looks like right out of the back. So it's kind of like a little hat, and this is what you're going to attach the crochet to. So this is how it looks. I recommend that you also start off with a measuring tape because you need to know about how long you want the yarn hair to be. You need a crochet tool because this is what you're going to use to apply the yarn to your cap. You can also get this at a local beauty supply store as well. It's probably about $1. You might have to ask the person behind the register where it is. I didn't say cost here, but this is no more than about $10 to purchase one of these. You'll also need yarn. I'm picking this color because I'm going to be creating a thing 1 wig. So that's why I've got the light colored blue here. You'll need scissors. And then you'll notice here that I have a piece of cardboard that I purchased. Well, I just found it in a box or something. And I reinforced it with duct tape just to make it easier for me. I measured it, it's about 19 inches long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this yarn around it over and over and over again. And this will allow me to then cut at the ends to have the strings that I need available for the actual hair. So I'll start by placing one piece here, going around, and then this is all I'm doing. I'm securing it with my finger right now, but eventually I won't need to do that because I'll have so much here. Keep in mind you don't want to have a cat right here messing with your yarn because I guess naturally they just like yarn and it gets in the way when you're trying to do this. So you want to make sure this is pretty what's the word, like I guess even. You don't want to have any knots or anything like I've got right now. And the reason I have a knot is because I was pulling a lot out so I'd have some slack available. So I got to make sure I get this knot out. And keep going around and around. See how fast I can go? Once you get good at this, you know what you're doing. So you just keep going around and around. Get another snag. You have to. So it's good to have slack because it makes it easier, but because it is yarn, it is easily tangled. It gets easily tangled. So just keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping. All right, so as you can see, I've lost my slack, so I need more wrapping. Yep, so as you can see, you just keep wrapping. I would say I'd keep going a little more because again, this is the hardest part, is getting these all set up. Yep, this is the hardest part. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut it. So I don't know an easier way to do this. So what I do is I just kind of grip it like right here and I just start making my cuts right here. And I go all the way across. Okay, so I've got those cut, but I need to do the same thing on this side. So I kind of leave it in place there because it's nice. You know, this doesn't have to be perfect, at least not in my case. You cut the one side, now we have to cut the other side. So I'm just cutting it like this, right? All right, this is basically what you're left with. A pile like this, okay? And then a pile like this. Okay. And then next, you'll begin the braiding. So now that I've got some hair here, and you're gonna need a lot more than this. I was just kind of showing you the process. By the time I'm done, I would expect this to be gone, this whole roll to be completely gone to fill up this amount of hair. But I'm going to walk you through my process. So it's very important to figure out where the top is from the bottom, okay? This is your top, and you'll notice the bottom of the braided cap has like these little adjustments for the tightness for the hair to wrap around your head. So this is going to be my top. And, you know, I guess traditionally people would say start in the back. I don't think that's important for this case. This is going to be for my child for the Dr. Seuss holiday that's happening up, his birthday or something, and they're going to dress up like thing 1 and thing 2. So I'm making 2 of these wigs, and I'll show you my finished product. All right, now that you've got your pieces cut out, you're going to need a lot more than this. But to begin with, I would suggest taking about 4 strands. Okay, so I'm going to take 4 strands, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 strands here. I'm going to open up my crochet hook like that, and I'm going to just put it underneath. I guess you can't really see that. put it underneath one of the braids here. Okay, it's a bad angle here. I'm having a hard time with it, but I'm gonna get it. Okay, so I've got it through. My hook is open. I'm going to grab a couple of the hairs, or not the hairs, but the yarn. Can close my latch hook. I'm going to pull this through like that. I'm going to pull it off, and I'm going to just tie a knot. That's it, like that. All right, so I've got my hair. It's looking cute, and it really depends on how you're going to style it. So I'll start with this. Grab 4 more. 4 more strands. I am again going to open up my latch hook, and I'm going to put my needle through. And again, this is not like a professional kind of thing. This is more or less just something fun. It's for my kids. It's not something I'm gonna be wearing out in public for. I mean, I guess they could. It could be done for Halloween or something if you wanted to. So I'm going to pull that through again. Disconnect my hook, my latch, tie my knot, and pull it like that. All right. So now I've got 2. And again, depends on the style, how you're going to wear it. You'll see the knots, but they're not like bad or anything. And again, grab 4 more. Go through the braid. Connect it. Close your latch. Pull it through. Close it. Alright, and then you're going to continue this. So it's just a bunch of knots. You could like do a double knot if you wanted to. If you're really interested in learning how to crochet hair, I would suggest you look at some of the other people online, because there are a lot of great videos on how to do crochet, and this is kind of how I learned this process. I saw that there were other videos out here for yarn wigs, but they were talking about gluing or sewing, and I don't have time for that. This whole process, this is the longest part for me, was cutting these off. I think once you do this, you can kind of do the head. You're going to space them out in the front. You'll space them closer together because you just want a fuller front. But as you get to the back, you won't need to put in a lot. It'll just kind of hang down, and you won't need as many. But I think you could easily do this within about an hour. So I'm going to stop now. This is the final product, or the finished product, and how the wig will look. And imagine this with a red thing one shirt attached to it. So then she looks like Dr. Seuss's thing one. That's it. Turn around for me. Let me see. Turn around. Okay. So it's not the best, but good enough for like Halloween, or possibly for a
Halloween
school thing. Now you could cut it, you want, a little more to make it more even, but since I've got to make another one, I'm not worried about that. This would be good enough.